very ticky.
Hello and welcome to Tales of Myth and Mayhem. This is episode 17 of our Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle Fall of London. Let's get straight into things and I'll introduce the players at the end. Born the daughter of a village wise woman who was murdered as a witch, Alice Mockingdale came to London at 16 with nothing but her wits, a spark of magic. Mithras himself found her, starving on the streets, and helped her rebuild her life, first as his spy within Clan Tremere, and then as his devotee within the Mithraic Mysteries. Torn between a genuine loyalty for the Tremere, who had become like her new family, and an almost religious devotion to the god who had saved her life, Alice always walked a careful line between faith and deception. Operation Antigen is out there, tangible and possibly even reaching her own coven, and she must decide whether that instinct for survival can save her again, or whether it might actually expose her. Alice, we didn't get enough from you, I feel, in the last session. What's happening with you just now?
Well, I have been back in my safe place, tracking Lady Catherine and keeping the other folks up to date with their whereabouts. And in between that, I have been keeping an eye on a new member of my coven who is a bit suspicious.
Yes, so a couple of sessions ago now, which I think was the start of January, you followed this person, this new member of your coven, and you couldn't find anything unusual about them, but when you set a couple of your confidants to look up more information about them, they couldn't find much of a history for this person. That might be nagging something for you.
Yeah, there's no background information there, and she's not very forthcoming when it comes to her past.
Lots of people in magic can be guarded about their history. Maybe they've had a bad experience. Your mother perhaps would have had a bad experience and might have done well to keep quiet rather than helping with midwifery and such around.
Nah, I still don't trust her.
Okay. Are you going to do anything about that immediately yourself, or are you going to set something in motion?
Not immediately, but I do think I want to form some sort of blood bond, at least for now.
Now, for blood bonding a mortal, that would essentially be ghouling her.
Yes.
Feed her a little bit of your Vitae.
Yes.
Do you want to do that in a way that she doesn't know about, or do you want to... It has to be pretty fresh, so it has to be almost straight from the vein. You can't just hide your blood in a drink and give her a cup of tea.
Yeah. No, I'm just going to say, if you want to prove yourself, then drink from my blood.
Okay. We'll come back to that in a moment. So just to catch people up very quickly, and I'll try and do this sort of speedrun version of this. In the last session, Lady Catherine and Algernon Magpie went to his hidden vault, and she finally came face to face with the preserved body of her sire, Angelique Darkwood, entombed in silk and lead, and secretly guarded for decades. Whatever twisted devotion drove Algernon to do this, it shattered when armed hunters breached the chamber with explosives and crossbows, and in the chaos, Catherine fed her sire some of her own Vitae, and Angelique awoke. A hunter died at her fangs, messily. Operation Antigen aren't a knot quietly tightening around you now. They're coming out of the goddamn walls. As we start, Lady Catherine is in a chamber with Angelique and a very, very dead hunter in several bits. Angelique has a crossbow bolt sticking out of her shoulder. Fleeing through the sewer, or maybe the other tunnels, you're not sure, they've just gone, is another hunter who, crucially, knows where you are and what's in there, and saw their partner murdered in front of them. Dr. Henry is holding Algernon down with his powers of shadow manipulation. Tommy is holding him down with his fists. Tony is also there, but I was reluctant to move much for Tony whilst you weren't physically present. So this is where we find ourselves in the tunnel. I think, for the sake of narrative, we'll start with the Henry and Tony and Tommy and Algernon, who I don't know if you know, but you've seen him from a distance, and now you're seeing him quite close up. what are you going to do with this guy?
We still don't know where Lady Catherine is. We know she's involved in, so I think if we can keep the shadows bound with him, if we move to look for Lady Catherine,
Mm-hmm.
and then see what we should do from there, because it's really going to be a hard choice, I would say.
Now, to keep the shadows there, you kind of have to be looking at them, don't you, Dr. Henry? I think it's a kind of concentration thing from your point of view.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm clever though, so I can look at the other door, and just keep one eye out of the corner of my eye. But I can't wander off and go to Tesco. I need to be here.
Okay, so you're going to stay there whilst Tommy goes to find stuff out?
Yeah, I don't know what's down there. Let Tommy go find out.
So you're just to set the scene again. You're in a sort of red brick Victorian style tunnel, alongside Temple Church, but underground.
Yep. Yeah, I think you said we were in a slightly wider room at the moment.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll let Tommy go down. I will stay here. My shadows can hold them.
Tony, now you've got agency over your character. What do you want to have Tony do? You are muted. I hope, because I can't hear you.
There we go. Yes.
There we go.
Dr. Henry has Algernon kind of under control.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy's going on a recce. The hunters dealt with, yeah.
There's one hunter very dead and one hunter who left and is not a danger to you. You don't know about them.
Okay. But we still don't know it. But Lady Catherine's gone AWOL.
You heard an explosion from further along the corridor. You don't know what's happened.
Yeah, I don't know whether just to go if Dr. Henry's got the other one. Dr. Henry's busy. I'm just going to get ahead with Tommy.
Okay. Tony and Tommy... Oh, sorry. You follow the corridor along through the haze of dust smoke and the smell of brick dust. Doesn't really bother you because you're not breathing. As you get closer, you can hear Catherine talking to someone you don't know. Lady Catherine, what have you been doing?
Hoping that Angelique remembers me enough to not try to rip my head off.
So you fed her initially from your own vein, I think.
Yes.
And then she leapt at the hunter, taking a crossbow bolt in the shoulder, but to no noticeable effect.
So I'll mostly be worried about her and really, really hoping she doesn't frenzy again and kill me.
She's had a fairly messy feed, but she's taken her hunger back down to quite substantially, mechanically. That's what's going on. And you can probably recognise the signs. Like, she looks a bit more... less bestial.
Okay, good.
She turns to look at you. There's blood kind of everywhere from lips down. Also, she's mostly naked because why would you bury someone clothed? That's going to be an issue going forward, but at the moment it's not a problem. She looks at you for a moment and you're not sure if there's recognition, but she seems to kind of hold herself. And she walks a little bit towards you, not fully. And she just kind of looks, and you see a little spark of recognition. And she says very softly, "Catherine, you have endured. Come here."
I'm not hesitating, that's my wife. I've spent the last,
70 years, pretty much.
70 years hoping she was alive, thinking she was dead, missing her, yearning for her. That's my wife.
She's still quite formal as you get closer. You carry yourself well. I am pleased.
Do you remember?
Of course I remember. And she steps closer to you and brushes a strand of hair from your face. My beautiful Catherine, tell me everything.
It's a long, long story. And I have some friends for you to meet as well.
This is more or less the point where Tony and Tommy arrive.
I would have probably called out to Lady Catherine before going in
Sensible.
to give some just a fair warning, and also, okay to come in sort of question.
Tommy Smith, the first Nosferatu to not openly just sneak up on people all the time. What do you say?
I just Lady Catherine. It's Tommy and Tony here. Is everything okay?
I will grab what is left of the silk sheeting. Silk sheeting.
Yeah.
And drape it around Angelique's shoulders. As she doesn't care, but that's still very much my wife. And I will just call out, you guys aren't going to believe what I found.
Okay. At that point, I will step through.
And what you see is a very pale, dark-haired woman obscured by a silk sheet, barely. Blood pretty much from the lower jaw down, just splattered everywhere, and more across the floor, and the very sort of almost desiccated remains of a maybe human body near a large hole in the wall. There's a sort of casket as well. It's very ornate. It's very beautifully designed, but inside it is lead lined. And it's on a sort of plinth, but it's unoccupied now.
Friends, I'd like you to meet my wife. This is Angelique.
Greetings,
Angelique?
Lady Angelique.
She kind of gives you a nod of acknowledgement.
Okay.
Tony, are you staying in the corridor, or are you going to do anything? I want to bring you in.
I'm coming in. I'm coming in. I'm sorry. Yep. Hi. Nice to meet you.
And what's your name?
Tony.
And Tony, which clan are you of? That was terrible grammar, I'm sorry. She's been in Torpor for a while.
Yeah. Brugia.
Oh, I see. You choose interesting companions, Catherine.
Sometimes needs must. Believe
Quite.
me, there's more. You haven't even met Dr. Henry yet, or Alice. Oh, you're going to love Alice.
Tell me, who commands London now?
Boris Johnson.
Not in 2012.
Wasn't he Mayor of London?
He was,
yeah.
but I think he's
the
not the
Vampire
He's
Prince.
perhaps not the Vampire Prince of London. I was just having a moment of imagining Boris Johnson as the Vampire Prince of London, which
No. Oh.
Oh no.
I think we might have just given someone an idea for a new character concept.
If he is, I'm
The
fucking off to the
Vampire
Hunter
Prince of-
side.
Okay, leave your comments if you're still watching this on YouTube. Which clan do you think Boris Johnson would be in? Come back to it later. Is anyone going to correct Catherine?
So is it Lady
Anne Bosley.
Bosley?
Yeah.
Bosley.
Usually.
Yeah.
It's been a while. It seems I have much to learn about. Tell me, is this your haven that those people just destroyed?
Oh, absolutely not. You see, you remember Arginon, don't you, my love?
That obsequious little man who tried to get married to you before we knew each other?
He was holding your body here.
He's still
And-
around.
Not just that, he wanted to blood bond me to him in order for your safety. I, of course, double-crossed him. It was very easy. I did it before. I'll do it again. However, it does sound like Dr. Henry has him. So you are free to do with him whatever you please.
What would it please you to do? Obviously, you may not be able to act on him because of a partial blood bond, but...
I want to know what he was... I want to know why. I want to know how. He gave me some Bolshevik answers before, and I don't believe them. He was just telling me anything that I wanted to hear at that point. I couldn't risk losing you again. I dug through that rubble after the Blitz until my fingers were bone.
Oh, my dear.
I thought I'd lost you.
Oh, Catherine, did you really think death could keep me from you? Come on.
I didn't know what to think. All I knew was you weren't there. I thought the worst.
Well, and she seems to take a hold of herself a bit and she adjusts the silk somewhat. We clearly have some work to do. Tell me, is Mithras still a force in the city?
He is not. Although, depending on who gets their way soon, that may very well change.
Well, I think it sounds like you have a lot to tell me.
I do.
But what of this magpie?
Shall we go see what's going on in the hallway?
Yes, I think that would be the best course of action. And she leaves. I assume the rest of you are going with?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just checking. Tony, have you turned your camera off or have you dropped out completely? You don't have to put your camera back on just now. I'm just checking whether you've gone. Okay, camera and mic are off, but you're still there. Alice,
Yes.
what are you going to do? I've given you a minute to. From your point of view, the bloodstone is in one location. You directed Henry and Tony and Tommy there. You haven't heard anything since, so you can assume something's going on. The bloodstone is still intact. What about this Miriam person?
I have decided that I am going to just confront Miriam, and I'm going to say that from time to time, I like my girls in the coven to prove themselves to me and allow me to ghoul them. And let her know that it's her turn.
To ghoul them? What does this involve?
It just means that you just need to have a little drink of my blood from my wrist. That's all it involves.
And this is magic?
It is. It is definitely magic.
And would there be consequences if I chose not to do this?
Well, I mean, it would show your lack of brain fart.
Don't worry, I have this all the time.
I can't remember the word.
Loyalty.
Loyalty, that's the one.
We're all right here with you.
It would show your lack of loyalty towards me.
I see. I see.
And we don't want that, do we?
Have you done this to others in your coven?
Oh yeah.
I see. I will certainly consider it.
Well, be quick, because it needs to be done tonight.
She looks nervous and kind of bobs a curtsy and leaves. For now, back in the corridor, the four of you arrive. Dr. Henry is still holding Algernon around the waist with the power of shadows.
Not just waist, shoulders, and across.
Okay, you'd started with waist, but you've clearly
shoulders,
just been...
knees, and toes. Knees and toes. Sorry.
He's kicking around, but he can't speak or make any sound because he's muffled.
I think we should do a quick roll just to see how that's been holding on. It's going to be an Oblivion. Let's see. Arms of Armin's Oblivion. Oblivion against what? I love that Roll20 shows you in like 2. Yeah, I do nothing. Actually, his physical is terrible. Let's not worry about that just now. It's just going to slow things down. He is gripped by shadows. Dr. Henry is watching intently. He is unable to speak at the moment. Angelique takes in the situation and observes for now.
Dr. Henry, this is my wife I've told everyone so much about. Turns out the smarmy gimp wasn't totally full of, well...
At least he's proved of some use.
She's about 5'9", fairly slim, and kind of holding she's wrapped a silk robe around herself. And there's blood. A lot of blood. But that's already been mentioned.
I feel like that wouldn't bother me too much.
No, I don't think you're phased, to be honest.
I think at the moment I'm very much just... I'm happy for you. You found it. He's proved his worth.
I'm imagining Henry having something like the thing of a cat that's caught a mouse and is just playing around with it.
I am...
Madeline's an experiment. He's like, yeah, it is that. It is that.
I've just got a spare arm that's got like poking around and just slapping him across the face.
Like, you're listening, but your attention is just focused on that guy.
Yeah, it's completely. I've just been staring at him, saying nothing the entire time, making him uncomfortable, wondering what to do with him, wondering how much time this area has got until it could be populated. But ultimately, I believe it's not my choice what we do with him yet. So I've just been waiting. I believe your wife may have an option.
She will absolutely have thoughts.
Now, bear in mind, you are at a level 2 blood bond already. So it's not complete, but you might not want to act against him exactly. You are still well disposed towards him.
That is why I am taking my hands off the situation, and I will let my wife deal with him after I get my answers. I'm sorry to interrupt and just go above table for a second. I love how you're drinking a blood red drink.
Thanks for noticing.
Beautifully on theme. I want to know what his end game was.
How are you going to find that out? Or are you going to have Angelique find out?
I'm thinking I could just... Let me double check my sheet. Is it compel?
Okay.
Would the words just looking at him and going spill, would that work?
Ooh, that sounds like it could be a dice roll to me.
Ah, feck.
You got 1 and dominate. Let's just triple check how compel works. We haven't done this against another kindred right now, so it's going to be his intelligence and resolve versus your charisma and dominate. Now I know you're rolling manually. Have you got dice to hand?
I do indeed.
Right, dominate is 1, and your charisma is... Sorry, Lady Catherine's charisma.
My own charisma is a flat 0.
That's not true. I'm not having someone say that about my friends. You're rolling 4 dice, please, and I'm going to roll for Algernon and see what his resolve and intelligence is. It'll be not many dice. And he's hungry, so I need to switch one of them out.
And he's panicking.
I don't know if I can take a dice off for that. He's held in place, so there's not a lot you can do to... Oh, that didn't go well. Okay, what have you got?
What am I rolling?
4 dice.
What sides?
You want 6 or above. Yeah.
So
D10s.
D10s, okay.
It's always D10s. In this
I
game.
need to just remember that. Always a D10. How many D10s exactly did you say, sorry?
4. Well, hang on, what's your hunger at just now? Your hunger's at 3. Okay. One of them will not be your hunger. We'll just see how this goes. This could be a bestial something.
4 D10s.
Yep. Read them off.
6,
Success.
9, 4, and 2.
That's 2 successes. I got 1. So even though you're probably acting too enthusiastically, so that's going to be a spill. He struggles to speak because of this thing covering his mouth. Henry, do you remove the covering over his mouth?
I'll look at Angelique and Lady Catherine and wait for a signal. And if they give it, I will.
I'll just nod my head.
And I'll remove it from his mouth and put it in his nostril.
I didn't realise it was going to be that kind of film.
Just to keep him as uncomfortable as possible.
Well, now I have to do this.
As uncomfortable as possible.
It was just for power.
Power over who? Power over what? What were you going to do with my wife?
You, favours from the Camarilla. This isn't making a difference. I can just take my hand off my nose. You, favours from the Camarilla. Favours from someone else who might want access. Favours from your little cult thing with Mithras.
So you didn't even want me? You just wanted the power?
Until 2 weeks ago, there wasn't you. I thought you died in the war.
So what was your plan after I... What was your plan after I became involved? Did you really think you could keep me under your little spell forever?
That's how a blood bond works, actually.
Did you think I'd stop loving my wife? Would that really have been enough for you? To know that it was never actually love? Just pure hypnotism.
It's not
Is that
hypnotism.
really enough?
Power of the blood is more than that. Parlour tricks.
But you know it's not real.
Not for me now, it's for who I was.
You are still who you were.
And so are
Snivelling,
you.
Weak. Desperate for something you can't have and won't have. Be it power, riches, or even me. You will never have it. And now, I think I'll leave it up to my wife what we do with you.
Above table, how harsh do you want to be at this point?
Oh, kill him. Tear him apart.
I was going to say rather.
Be really gruesome.
You can almost hear Alice shouting in your mind.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm not there.
Yeah, but you're a terrifying blood witch. I'm sure you could find a way to.
Before we kill him, where has he been? Why is he still here and not hiding? What was his plans? This is a very strange time for this all to happen. Is this just a coincidence, or is he somehow involved?
Not involved in
Good
any of this.
question.
I've just got this place and a house.
A
What do
house,
you-
you say?
What do you know of the prince? Where are they?
I don't know where the prince is. Haven't seen her since Elysium. We got out when the helicopters came.
How?
Quickly.
Have you spoken to Darius?
Who?
Have you seen my dog?
Are you kidding me right now?
Just need to know that Dr. Henry has a specific list of people he's looking for.
Do you know Jessica Hyde? No.
Which pizzeria is truly the best one in the city?
None of you eat. I've said this. No, pizza anyway.
We could make a pizza out of blood sausage.
Okay, making a note of that for later.
This guy might have a blood sausage in a minute.
What the heck was that? Was like a massive dramatic thump there.
That was Dyson's blood sausage.
So
Oh
you're telling
God,
me you are of no use to us?
it's not been
at
like this
all?
in summer.
You serve no purpose. You have no information.
Like
Oh.
I said, he has always been useless.
Well,
I
I'll
have
give you a
money, he
chance.
says somewhat desperately.
And you think we don't?
Hmm. Yeah, been true. Both of you, aren't you?
What
Angelique
do you think, my dear?
leans close and whispers something in his ear. And sorry to break immersion for a sec, but I have to look this up because I haven't done this before. Because Angelique's got powers we haven't encountered yet. I've forgotten the name of it because I was just looking at it, and then that's Angelique.
Above table, is this particularly impressive generation vampire or not?
No, she's just a couple of. She's not as impressive as some of the folks you've met, but she's a couple above any of you.
I mean, this
Oh,
useless
Algernon.
ballad. Yeah.
No, because he was turned after you all were. He was turned since
Okay.
the war happened. Just sorry, checking the power. It's going to cost her a rouse check. That's okay. She's at hunger 1 because she just killed someone. 2 memories. Okay. Okay. She gives you a meaningful look. Catherine leans over and whispers something in his ear, and I'm not going to do 2 dice rolls by myself, so for the sake of narrative, this is just going to work for her. We've appreciated that his intelligence resolve isn't high anyway, and actually for fun, let's just how to roll that guy. Yeah, and we're doing manipulation and dominate. We'll just see how this goes for her. Dominate. I haven't gotten to like this dice roller more. That. How'd we do? 6. Yeah, he's. She whispers in his ear, leans back, looking satisfied with herself. He looks vaguely blank for a moment. Angelique turns to you, Dr. Henry. You can let go of him now. He's not of any danger to us.
What do you plan to do?
Oh, we don't have to do anything. Walk with me. And she starts on up the corridor. The walk with me was more directed towards Catherine, but I think a lot of you will feel the pull of those words. She's very authoritative.
So her plan is
That's
just to
my
let
wife.
him live.
We leave him. If you need further explanation, I'll tell you later.
Trust her, Dr. Henry. I will follow after Angelique. Almost reminiscent of like in Tom and Jerry, like someone smelling a pie and just floating along following the waft. Reminiscent of that.
Tommy?
Yep.
You going as well?
Yeah.
Yep, I'll follow along, but I'm going to, at the rear, in a bit of a distance.
Yeah. Just head moseying on.
Are any of you going to talk to her about what she did, or do you want to just leave that alone for now?
Is she just leaving Algernon here?
She's leaving him there. He's not moving at the moment.
Okay, then I'll ask him, what did you do to him? Because I'm not comfortable leaving him behind us.
He won't be any further danger to us, or to Catherine.
Or to anyone else.
Maybe.
See, I want to feed on him, but I don't know what she's done.
If you want to feed on him, you can try, but it'd be a waste of what I just did.
What did you do, my love?
Do you remember we learned, maybe you didn't learn it, a trick called the forgetful mind?
Would it be ironic if I said I didn't remember?
Perhaps. When she laughs, it's like a stream sparkling. I rewrote his memories a little.
I see. I forgot you could do that. Again, ironically.
It doesn't let me... It's like blind painting over a canvas.
So, what have you written in its place?
Well, I don't know if all of it will hold, but to start with, I had him forget you.
That
And-
is very much a relief.
This might be pushing it slightly, but I also tried to make him forget he was a kindred.
Oh.
But his hunger.
Yes, it may not hold. But it's always amusing to try. Once in a while, someone will just walk themselves into the dawn.
Dr. Henry likes this person. He admires the playful nature. They intrigue him. I'll follow.
You'll find Lady Catherine just staring at Angelique, and much like Nigel Thornberry, what a woman.
As you emerge into still night of London, because although there was an explosion, it was underground, and there doesn't seem to be a lot of disruption up here on the surface, in amongst the houses, and it's. I mean, it was midnight when you met up. It took you about 45 minutes to get into London. It's probably between 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning at this point.
Yeah. Before I leave, I'm actually going to search the hunter's corpse and see if there's anything
Oh, you're going to go back.
on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Be wary. We don't know how many hunters there were.
You saw 2 people get in the SUV.
That is true, but doesn't mean there's 2 hunters.
Okay. 2. You find a pair of handcuffs. The rather ripped up remains of a Kevlar vest, which is disturbing. A small number of grenades. Not big or powerful. And I'm telling you that detail because Tommy was in the First World War and has some experience with munitions.
Good.
Are you taking any of that stuff?
Let's see. No, I'm going to leave it. I think.
Okay.
I'm a bit wary of taking their gear in case there's chasers on it, like the Catherine's friend.
Okay.
You could set a grenade off and blow a lot of it up.
I don't want to set off a second explosion. Well, we're still
One
here.
went undetected. A second one might be pushing our luck a little bit too much.
But I was looking to see if there was any ID documents.
Nope, nothing like
anything
that.
I didn't think there would be, but I wanted to check.
Tony, sorry to bother you. Would you mind please giving me a wits awareness check?
Mm-hmm. Let's have a little look.
You click awareness first because of roll 20.
Wits awareness. Awareness. It's well,
Okay, you got 4 successes. Sorry, 3 successes, 4 dice rolled.
sorry, I didn't realise that I was still loud when that was happening. I thought I was muted.
You weren't that loud, but it was a fun little song. You noticed that
Right.
when you arrived, you'd followed an SUV to get there. When you got there, the SUV was empty and you didn't know where they'd gone. When you come out, the SUV is gone.
Right.
You are currently without travel ability. You haven't got a vehicle.
Right. So we haven't got a...
There wasn't a taxi just sitting waiting for you the whole time.
No. So we're going to need to get a taxi back, but also the SUV has departed. So, what's our next plan?
I suggest we get out of this area for a reasonable distance and then call a taxi, rather than calling a taxi and waiting here.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
Do you want to head anywhere in particular? If you don't want to do Google Maps, and I appreciate that's fine, you can just tell me what kind of space you want to head towards. Like, are we talking like a park? Are we talking like an urban area with lots of houses, or like an area with lots of business stuff that will be empty?
Somewhere probably... What is the word I'm looking for?
I honestly don't know.
Not low-key, not understated.
Quiet?
Something like that. What'd you say?
Quiet? I mean,
Yes.
it's
Oh
quiet.
my god. Oh my
Yeah.
god. I forgot the word quiet. But
On
somewhere
brand.
quiet
Above
and
table, that's
low
not
key.
surprise.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay,
like,
PvP starts here, clearly.
I literally have my wife here. She was just feral. You will not live. Because speaking of my wife, she is only wrapped in a silk sheet, so somewhere where we are not likely to get spotted.
yeah, like not an urban area. Probably towards a park then.
There's a Lego store up the road.
There's a Lego store up the road.
I mean, just to give you some context, you're currently between Fleet Street and the river, more or less. You're in quite a busy... Like, there's a big church, very old church near you, but built up around there is kind of... I think Georgian houses. I might be wrong.
Vampires go into that church, like above table.
You want to try?
I mean, no, I'm just genuinely
See what
curious.
happens.
That tells me no.
Doesn't.
It tells me everything I need to know.
Quite willing to let you try eating things as well.
Apparently, including blood sausage.
So, there was that park.
Yeah, there's a sort of parkland area, like so south of you. There's Inner Temple Gardens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there is, isn't there? Which is it's just that little.
It's overlooked by houses, but you could find a quiet place there.
Yeah.
So is that where you're going?
I mean, I'm
Discreet.
Discreet.
Discreet is the word I was actually looking for.
Oh, I'm glad we got there.
I'm wearing. I'm still. Am I still wearing what I was wearing to the museum? We
No,
haven't changed, have we?
it's been a night since then, but I'm not sure you've actually been anywhere you could get changed. If you want to retcon that you got changed while you were at the apartment and Dr. Henry was doing surgery.
Am I still wearing that?
You could be if you want.
Well, it's just I'm thinking. I've probably got a jacket on. I'm just thinking, do I offer Angelique my jacket?
A very gentlemanly thing to do.
Aww. That's so cute.
I'm taking it off.
I offer Angelique my jacket.
Tony, what are you wearing under it?
Probably a shirt.
That's fine. You don't feel the cold at all.
No, exactly. It doesn't bother me.
It's rather plainly not bothering Angelique either.
No, but it's obviously bothering Lady Catherine.
It's the look of the thing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Who's summoning the taxi? If any of you are summoning a taxi,
I'll call the taxi.
Okay. I'm going to let that just happen. At this time of night, it's quiet enough. You'll probably get one fairly quickly. 10, 15 minutes probably.
And while we're waiting on, where do we actually want to go?
An alleyway is probably the safest bet.
Alleyway?
No, I meant once we're in the taxi, where do we want to go?
Oh, we could go back to Miles' Sanctuary.
Okay. That's on King's
Or
Road.
should we go find Alice?
Well, I think you know where Alice's haven is based, if not where her actual haven is in the building. Alice, would you be willing to share that with them or not? It's up to you.
If they text me and ask me.
Go on.
Who's texting?
I will text Alice and ask, can we come find you? We have my wife.
And I will respond with, yes, certainly. Here is my address. Be discreet.
I'm never going to live that down. Excellent. Thank you, my dear. We'll be on our way shortly.
Maybe it's a good idea we actually put some clothes on Angelique.
I mean, you got the top
I will
half
send
covered, right?
Alice another text. Do you have a spare dress of any kind? My wife is naked.
We will find something, don't worry.
Thank you.
Like, between you and the folks in your coven, you probably have something spare.
You definitely got leggings and a tunic.
I definitely do have them, yeah.
I somehow feel like Angelique would rather turn up her nose at a pair of leggings.
Yeah, I know, but we know we've got them.
Beggars can't be choosers.
This is true. This is true.
So while we're waiting, I'm just going to be keeping an eye out to see if there's any observing us or looking at us.
Okay. No. It's going to be the classic again. It's going to be another wits awareness, please.
Look. Yep.
And I'm not giving you a difficulty. It's just about how much you notice.
Okay. Wait a minute. I'm on the wrong sheet.
Oh.
That's why I can't roll.
It's like... Excuse me. I just heard my stomach give a massive rumble.
Yeah, wait a minute.
What time did we say it was?
2 o'clock in the morning-ish.
Because we're not too far away from the Tower of...
Yeah, but that's not till the following night.
Oh, okay.
I see what you're
Okay.
thinking, and it's a good thought, but you're 23
We should
hours
also
early.
really have Alice for that.
Okay, my sheet is not working.
Oh, pants.
I'm clicking on awareness, and it's not. Nothing's popping up.
Have you popped
Ah,
out of
roll
the
20.
browser?
I have, but I always that's never mind.
Are the dots locked?
No, they weren't. I've just
The dice stay in the browser even if you pop the thing out for some reason.
It's handy because in some games I have my character sheet on a separate page, and then I can still see the rolls at the bottom of the chat. Okay, you're hungry. I forgot that.
Yep.
That's it's not a messy crit because we're not doing it that way. You got 5 successes across 2 dice. Oh no, it is a messy crit. Oh boy. Give me a minute. I'm going to be right back, and I will be right back. But I will consider this for a second, and we'll pick it up in a couple of minutes.
no. I'm just going to quickly log out of Roll20 because I think me trying to press
Okay.
my buttons has got about a 15 million macro.
Well,
Oh, that would do it,
Are
yeah.
we now, sorry again? I know we were at Temple Church, but whereabouts did we get to?
So you'd gone into the park just south of Temple Church.
I'm just waiting for a taxi around there.
Yeah, you're waiting for a taxi, like off Middle Temple Lane, probably next to Victoria Embankment. I'm gonna say, so you got a messy critical, and we are counting it.
Can I willpower reroll?
No, because you can't willpower reroll on a hunger.
Okay. Then I was. Well, my idea was probably if there was like 2 or 3 people just standing there, minding their own business, I'd probably been
paranoid,
walking paranoid about them.
Yeah,
but I think I'd also probably walk up to the edge of the park and just like look at them, stare at them, or something like that.
I mean, that would just be enough. Like, you're quite a formidable visual. Yeah. So you walk to the edge of the park. And you're looking to watch for any signs of vehicles moving, any people around. The roads are quiet, but they're not dead. A couple of people see you staring at them, and they speed up. Someone might have assumed that you're a statue of some kind and crosses the road, stares at you for a few seconds, then moves on.
I would definitely be staring right back at them.
They're probably going to remember that they've seen you.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I don't have a great deal of choice, and I think that's the way my beast would react.
Let me make a note.
Would your beast not charge?
Not deliberately quoting
No.
a colleague, but yeah, I'm making a note. Okay. Because yeah, the thing is, sorry.
I just don't think if you're bestial fair the a Nosferatu, I don't think you would think to just sink into the shadows.
No, this was a messy critical, so bestial failure would have been where it went badly wrong. This is like succeeding, but also your beast is making you succeed. Whilst you're there, you see 2 similar SUVs with blacked out windows, no markings on them otherwise. They're very dark coloured. It's nighttime anyway, still. They arrive and pull into the street that you've not long left.
Okay.
You hear the car doors open and close.
Okay, at that point, if I can do, I think it's Cloak of Shadows. Which right one?
I'm looking at Henry's sheet just now for some reason.
I pop out my sheet again.
That's fine. I think I've got the same one.
I didn't scroll down that far.
And I've got Unseen Passage.
Sorry to make a noise, but I've got all your sheets as paper over here.
Unseen Passage.
Unseen Passage, yes, that's a good one. Now that only works when there's no one looking at you. So to engage it, no one can see you. So you'd have perhaps just come back from the road for that.
Okay.
And is that
If there's I'll just check. So this one here, because it's Cloak of Shadows. That's the one.
Oh, yes.
Unseen Passage is as long as
Moving.
yeah. Well, that lets you move, but it basically says as long as you emit no overpowering odors and no sound louder than a whisper.
Yep.
It automatically works.
Oh, you're fine then.
Yeah. So at that point, I'm just going to then look up the street and see where they go.
Looking along the street, you see 4 people get out of the 2 vehicles. Even from this distance, you can tell that they're armed. They move up the street away from where you went and take a turn, and now you can't see them anymore.
Okay. Then with that, I'm going to go back and let the others know that we think the hunters are here. They went into the nearby to the building we were in. And I am still cloaked at this point in time.
I think until you make a noise. So you made a noise by talking to them.
Yep.
We've been here for a while now. Does anyone would have learnt any kind of, putting a tracker device abilities?
Oh, any of you have learned about using a tracker device?
Yeah.
I think the only ones that are available are like the RFID ones at this point.
Okay. How do you feel about me doing something potentially very good, potentially stupid?
Tell me what it is first. I'll figure out if you can do it or not, and then we'll do rolls.
Coded.
Well, I could use Unseen Passage and get into the back of one of their jeeps whilst they're not there.
And then what happens?
And find out where they go.
Oh, you want to smuggle yourself to the... Okay.
To the hunter's house, yes.
Just I'm just gonna do some really very clever magic, and I'm gonna throw my voice across London, and I'm gonna say,
that is a power you can
I've got
get.
a bloodstone. I've got a bloodstone that you could put in the
Lady
vehicle.
Catherine has it down the front of her top.
Put the bloodstone in the vehicle.
I don't know why, but I can hear Alice. Hear Dr.
It's like
Henry.
a breath
should we
on the
put this
wind.
in the back of a jeep.
Oh, I was going to get in.
There is a power called thrown voice. There's another one for doing messaging.
But above table, if
This is a
Dr.
whole
Henry
bust.
said that to Lady Catherine, she'd be like, "Oh, hang on, I've got a bloodstone there in the front of my top. We should do that instead."
Yeah, probably in the moment she may remember.
Yeah.
So it depends on whether Dr. Henry would discuss his plan with the others or not.
I think we all know the answers to that.
Unfortunately, I think we do.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
And suddenly
Gossip
Dr. Henry's
for
gone.
Damn it.
I've got a plan. We need to know who these hunters are. I could sneakily in the back of their car find out where they're living. Because actual satellite trackers won't be around for another 12 years. Has anyone's got a better idea? Maybe, just circling around down their top.
What's down my top is none of your business, Dr. Henry. Apart from this bloodstone. This bloodstone could be useful.
Oh, a bloodstone.
Oh,
I think we can use that to track.
I wish I had the money to have someone animate this.
So I pick up the bloodstone that Lady Catherine's just thrown at my face. And I will place it. I'll use Unseen Shadow. Unseen Passage. Go and place it into the.
Okay.
No, this is
You know what?
right?
Unseen Passage does cost a rouse check.
This,
Pause.
can I use
Go on, Tony.
Can I use celerity
Celerity?
and
What you got? I know you got Cat's Grace. Have you got anything else?
I've got Cat's Grace.
That's a balance thing.
No, I've got celerity. I've got fleetness.
That would do it.
So if I do fleetness, it's just for one scene, but
Yep.
it also costs a rouse check.
Mm-hmm. So, Dr. Henry, I think the way this is playing out is Tony's offering to take it on your behalf, going quickly rather than invisibly.
I'm good with that. I'm
Okay.
good with that. I just want a way of getting it in that car.
Tony, can you give me a rouse check, please, just to see if this works first of all, and then we'll do the actual roll for your athleticism.
Yep.
Okay, you're a little bit hungrier, but you reckon you can go fast, like Sonic, who you've not heard of. So what you're going to get is, you're going to give me a Dex Athletics, but we're going to add the value of your celerity onto that roll. So let me just double check that I'm calling this right. Yeah, to your dice pool. So what you're going to do is you're going to roll Dex Athletics. Your I'm looking at the wrong sheet. That's the problem. I was still looking at Dr. Henry's sheet from the previous. It's like, why am I not seeing celerity? Come on, roll 20. Your celerity is 2. So when you do the roll, do Dex Athletics and add 2 onto your dice pool.
Dex. So.
Athletics first, because roll 20.
Yeah, it's all right. I made athletics big instead.
Okay, don't worry about the difficulty, but remember to add 2. So it's 3. Is it 2? What have you got in celerity? I've forgotten. I'm just looking at it.
2.
Add 2 to your dice pool.
Pulse is modified 2.
Mm-hmm.
Success is 1 of 2.
Okay. It's like time slows down for you slightly. Wait until the hunters have left. You take the bloodstone and you run, and what people left behind see is a blur. Hang on, that was nowhere near enough dice. What is your Dex and Athletics? Is it nothing?
Yeah, for some reason I've got athletics nothing and Dex 1.
Oh, okay, fair. I was expecting a much more massive dice pool. You run. You get to the vehicle. The doors are closed. Do you want to break into it, or do you want to just attach it somewhere?
Say they're closed, they're locked.
Trying the door, they're locked.
Okay.
No, you're okay. It's rolling for whether the car alarm went off.
Problem is, if I try for anything like larceny, it's just going to take me longer.
Depends how long you've got until they get back.
Yeah.
Your larceny is decent, I think.
My larceny's 3.
You want to try?
Yeah.
Give me a Dex larceny, please.
Larceny Dex.
Your experience, I think the difficulty is going to be 3. What are you chuckling at? Oh, I've just seen it.
And, yeah, rolled. Success is 2 of 3.
Okay. Do you want to do a willpower on either of the non-hunger dice? Because it was going to need 3 to make this work. You could spend a willpower and re-roll 2 dice.
Why did it only roll 2 when my last one is 3?
It rolled 4. 2 of them are hunger die because you're too hungry right now.
Yeah, I'll do a willpower on 2.
Yeah, you can't re-roll the hunger die, but your hunger dice were both successes anyway, so you only need to re-roll 2. Just try and get it up to a 3 if you can. So re-roll 2 dice, you want to get at least 1 success.
Is my difficulty still 3?
Yep. Okay, you got an extra 1, so you succeeded. What does it look like when you pick this lock on the car? Have you got some little tools you use?
Yeah, I've got a set of lock picks. They're always on me. So I unpick it. Oh, but there might be an alarm.
I was still muted on the stream there, sorry. Someone else in the room is making a drink. I think you still managed to pick the lock successfully, so that, like, with 3 successes, you've got in and the alarm isn't going to go off.
Perfect. So I'm going to choose to put this usually like under, like in footwells or in, well, boots tend to be quite clear, but under footwells is usually quite a good place to put things, or like inside underneath footwells or inside the bits of underneath the car. So if I can find a spot to put it inside the SUV where it's not going to get found.
You find what looks like a likely spot underneath the chairs, underneath the driver's seat.
Yeah, that's a good spot. So I stick it there, make sure it's really good and secure, so that it's not going to rattle around and get dislodged.
Do you do anything to hang on, sorry. Do you do anything to make the car look like it's normal again when you leave? Like, do you try and relock it, or?
Yeah, I see if I can secure it again.
I'm going to be mean and make you do another Dex larceny for that.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's fine, no problem. Larceny. Dexterity. And still on 3.
Mm-hmm. You nailed it.
Again. Success 3 or 3.
Whilst this is happening, the taxi you've ordered arrives.
Perfect.
But that's back on the other side of the park.
And then I can fleet it. Do I get to fleet back?
You can carry on using it for the rest of the scene. I'm not going to make you roll another rouse check.
Super.
I think with fleetness, you also probably did that a little bit faster than you would have done otherwise, because it could have taken sort of 10 or 15 minutes to break into the car, but you're still being fleet.
Yeah, because it lasts the scene, doesn't it?
Yep.
Perfect. Mission complete.
Taxi arrives, you're all getting in. Angelique is probably very surprised by what the cars are looking like these days.
What kind of taxi arrives?
A black cab. So kind of 50s design.
Where we're going?
Alice has given you the address.
Okay. I'll hold back for a minute.
Without asking, Angelique gets into the front seat, the front passenger seat.
I'm going to look at the taxi driver through the rearview mirror and just say, if you look at my wife, I will kill you. Keep your eyes on the road.
Something about your tone. He gives you a kind of nod, just went, eyes forward. Watching the road right here.
Good man.
If there's blood in the seats, I can charge you, right?
Yes, I suppose. Considering Dr. Henry does not appear to be joining us, we shall have no issue paying you.
You do something 5 or 6 times and suddenly you're known for it.
I wonder why.
I'm just going to do a rouse check for my, because I am going to go into Sense the Unseen. No, not Sense the Unseen. Into Unseen Passage.
Oh, right, okay. I was going to say you don't need a browse check for Sense the Unseen. Oh, you're good.
Okay, so I'm now invisible in this area. I'm just going to try and find somewhere to watch from.
What are you watching?
I want to know how many come back out. I want to know if they bring the body with them. I want to know as much information as I can get from them.
Okay.
And then once that's done, I will follow on afterwards and meet them at Alice's.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, they might bring out Algernon as well.
Yeah. I want to know if he goes out. I want to know if... Because there was 2 hunters. Well, as far as I know, there was 1 hunter and could be others.
Okay.
Do they recover his body? Do they...
I did tell you I've seen 4.
Yeah, but there was 2 in the original Jeep. 1 we found dead.
Yeah.
1 ran away. But we don't know about the one that ran away. So I just using it as a way of getting information on the hunters.
Okay. One moment. This is a
Even though it's
long-term thing. Look, you
Even though
see
it's
there's
a
a...
rural area, there's quite a lot of cover. And as long as I'm quiet and don't make any noise.
Because this is a longer stakeout almost, I'm going to say this one is going to be a resolve and awareness for you to keep on paying attention.
Resolve and awareness.
Yeah.
Is that because I put my points into wits?
No. I'm not deliberately trying to give you roles you can't do. But you're trying to do like a longer term. You've got to stay resolute for this. You've got to. It's like a stamina kind of thing. But for your intelligence.
Well, maybe composure would have worked better.
Would you like to do composure? You can sell me on composure if you'd like.
Yeah, because I've got more points in composure.
Fine, give me a composure awareness, please. And see if you can keep your head in the game while you're watching. Oh, good grief. Okay. That's 2 successes. Okay. I will give you the following information. This takes approximately 30 to 40 minutes for you to gather. All the hunters come back. One of them uses 4 of them.
Yep.
One of them uses a telephone. From this distance, you can't quite hear what they've said. What?
Can I turn heightened senses on?
You'll catch the end of what they're saying, but let me go through this first, and then we can add that bit of information in. They do not bring back a body at this time. They do not bring back Algernon.
Okay.
After a short time, they leave, but they're there for about an hour and a half.
Time's it now then?
Getting on for 3:30.
What kind of time is dawn?
This is why I made a chart. It's almost the kind of time dawn is now for us, because we're almost back at March. Where is my page where I wrote down all of the... That's my emergency names. That's stuff that we don't talk about yet. Okay, I can't find it right now. I'm going to say that dawn is approximately 7 o'clock. Just before 6:30, 7 o'clock.
Okay, I'm just going to take this time quickly to go and check whether or not Algernon is still there, and then go and call a taxi.
Going down into the passageway, the hunters are no longer around. Algernon is no longer around either.
How
far down the passage do you
dead
go?
body as well. I'll go and check for the dead body, see if it's still there as well.
Okay, the dead body has been moved, but it's still there.
Okay. I'll now call a taxi.
You have to go back up onto street level
and
to call
go
a
back
taxi.
Yep, I'll call a taxi, go back up and follow on to Alice's.
Okay.
And I have money to pay for taxi, don't worry.
We jumped about an hour and a half there, so it takes you about 10 or 15 minutes to get through the quiet of London. Everyone else who's not Dr. Henry or Alice. You travel through the dark into where Alice's haven is. Do you talk about anything in the taxi? That's Tony, Tommy, or Catherine, or Angelique for that matter.
I don't.
Lady Catherine wants to tell Angelique everything, but is also very aware of the current climate and is just gonna keep a lid on it for now.
Yeah, I think we can sort of summarize that later. And after a little while, the taxi pulls into the grounds of Alice's haven, where it's quite a large house. She has quite a few members of her coven sleeping on site permanently. They've each got their own little rooms. Kind of, I can't think of the word. It's like a large student house in a way. But she has rooms at the well. Where would Alice? Where do you think your rooms would be in this large grand house of yours?
What, my rooms?
Yeah. Where do you sleep? Because obviously you want to be that fairly sheltered and out of the way. You don't want everyone to know about it.
I have a great big basement that I've had extended and done out properly. It's where I do all my magic, and it's where I rest through the day.
Yeah. Very sensible. No light getting in there.
You see, when they arrive, I'm going to stay in a taxi
Okay.
and say we've got another destination, because I'm basically going to go to my haven so I can go there to feed.
Oh, okay.
Because I think me staying here could be bad. In the
Yeah,
morning.
there's mortals around, isn't there?
Yeah.
Might get spicy.
Ooh, okay. My mortal's not good enough here.
Well, I'm hunger 3, so I might be hunger 4 and be feeding on them to their detriment.
That's fine.
It's not that they're not good enough. He just wants to leave some of them alive for you.
Note, I make no such promise.
You're not there yet. You've got like another hour and a half before you're turning up.
I'll say if there's time enough, I will return. If not, I'll see you tomorrow night.
Okay, Tommy, I will get back to you. We'll do a roll for your thing. I won't do like a detailed scene with you feeding unless you want to, but
No, it's fine.
we can reduce that down to one roll, which we'll do in a minute. Catherine, Tony, and Angelique go into the haven then. Alice, I'm assuming you're kind of letting them in because they probably don't know where to go.
Oh, yes, welcome in, come in. Let's head into the parlour. Make yourself comfortable.
What does the parlour look like? I'm sorry, I'm getting you a lot of description out of you tonight, but I like you to make decisions about your characters, places. Like you.
It is green.
Yeah?
I like green. Green walls, nice dark green walls. And I have a dark green sofa.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple of dark green and grey beanbags.
Stunning.
Yeah. And I have some fancy candlesticks, bronze candlesticks. Looks very nice, very nice. And I have some really nice fancy art deco shit on the walls. With a great big bookshelf. There you go.
Very nice.
Sit down, get comfortable. Go on.
Angelique hovers slightly, uncertain about the beanbags.
They won't bite, my love. You can take a seat in them. They are quite comfortable. Alice, do you think we could source a robe of some sorts for my wife?
Yes, I'll go and grab something for you.
Thank you so much.
And we'll just say that there is something available because there will be.
I've just returned with my great big Udi with cats on it.
Sure.
I'm sure she'd love that.
It's light blue. It's just your colour.
There's blood dried all over her upper half.
Maybe we should get you in a shower, my love.
I could murder a bath.
Up the stairs along the hall. Second room on the left.
Okay, so we'll say that she is bathing to some extent whilst you are talking.
Thank you for your hospitality, Alice. I do greatly appreciate it.
Don't mention it.
This is a beautiful haven you have. Big fan of the green.
Nice, isn't it? My mum
Indeed.
liked green.
So, what do you
I'm
have to
I'm
tell
not
us?
all that good at the roleplay.
You're doing great. I mean,
So what have you found?
Algernon is no longer.
Okay.
Angelique wiped his memory. He doesn't remember he was kindred. He doesn't remember me. He doesn't remember any of us.
from the bathroom, she shouts back, "It may not hold."
But it might not hold.
Well, we better hope it does, hadn't we?
Indeed.
So, where's Dr. Henry?
Doing Dr. Henry things.
Of course. You better not lead anybody back here.
I certainly hope not. I just got my wife back. I'm not going to let anything risk that. And of course, it's your sanctuary and all. There's that too.
Of course. So I have a bit of a predicament because I have a new member of my coven who is a bit suspicious and I can't find any information on her. And I want to Google her.
Interesting.
I've told her what this involves. She needs to drink from my blood, and she is a bit wary. So, what are your thoughts?
If you are hesitant to trust, I could always compel her. See what lies beneath. However, this is your coven. I can't pretend to have any influence here. Any influence I have here is only what you allow me.
Oh, I keep thinking I got compelled, but I haven't. It's cloud memory. Okay.
The irony of being the forgetful one too.
You could, yes, you could. For now, we could try and compel her and see what her motives are.
Did you tell her you wanted to ghoul her?
I did, and told her it was safe. And told her that the other people in the coven all happily do so.
How did she react?
And she was very wary and said she needed to think about it. And I told her that be quick.
Doesn't seem like much of a devotee if she's hesitating. Well, either way, I'm happy to compel her if that is what you desire.
Yes, let's do it. Let's find out what's going on.
Delightful. I'd love to.
I'm going to call her in.
Oh, okay. Quickly find the thing. I need to find two things that I've only got. virtually at the moment. And spelling
Exciting.
is important. Tony, you're being very quiet. Is everything okay? Are you just like allowing this to go on?
I'm just.
It's like watching a
no,
tennis match.
I'm just letting the ladies carry on. I mean, what am I going to do really? Just observe. Just, what am I going to do? It's not like it's not my milieu here, but I find all this fascinating. You know what? It's like watching things unfold.
Okay, compel is free. I'm just looking to see where I've put the sheet for Miriam. So, Alice, wait a second. Who's doing the compel? Catherine's doing the compel.
Yes.
You're going to roll me charisma and dominate, which I think we've assessed is 4 dice for you. I quickly double check.
I believe it's 4. It's 4 last time, wasn't it?
Charisma. Where dominate?
I don't suppose you keep any bags of blood in for any rituals, do you?
It's on you, Alice. You can choose if you've got some or not.
Do you know what? I think I might. Let me just go and check.
I'm a bit snacky. Did have to do some running around earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, 4 dice for you. Please go, Alice. No, Catherine. Alice isn't rolling.
I almost rolled off the desk.
It's because your name was in front of me there. Sorry. Yeah, try not to throw them on the floor. That's awkward.
7, 7, 8, 2.
Okay, and I have to roll intelligence resolve, which is 3. And she's immortal, so she's not hungry. I got a 2. Okay, roll 1 die. Oh, what did you get? Sorry? Just realised it's not in roll 20.
I think it was 7, 7, 8, and 2.
That's 3 successes. You're fine. You've won the pool. So what are you compelling her to do? You get 1 word.
Once again, spill.
Spill?
Mm-hmm. It's worked well so far. Spill or tell.
Alice, have you brought Tony the blood already? Before this happens?
I suppose it's going to matter, isn't it?
It is.
My snack.
Not yet, no.
Yay!
I do have one though. I do have one for you. Hold on a moment.
I'm supposed to be allowed to take ambiguous commands and to carry them out however I want. There's nothing else I can spill in the room. Green walls, candlesticks. Could spill hot wax, I guess. Yeah. Gently picks up a candlestick, pours hot wax onto the table.
That wasn't what I meant. Damn it.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I felt compelled.
That's okay. Why don't you just tell?
We're going to have to do another roll for this. Because you compelled her for the first thing.
Thanks, love it.
4. I get 3. I got none.
Said you got 9 or none?
I got none.
Okay, so this, I should have this in a bag then. No
Just
pressure.
like my blood.
Right.
Aren't you glad I didn't give you the bag of blood now? Because this silly cow would have spilt it.
Oh, bloody hell.
What'd you get?
9, 10, 6, and 4.
2. It's enough. What, you're compelling her to now? What?
Tell.
Tell. I don't want to drink blood. I don't like the idea of drinking blood. It's weird.
And what else?
Nothing else to tell, ma'am.
God frickin' dang it, she's gonna make this bloody difficult.
She's one of my girls. She's an awkward bitch.
Ah, well, that certainly makes so much more sense.
Tony, you now have your drink. You can take one hunger off.
Tony, any ideas?
No.
Excellent. Wonderful discussion.
What don't you like about drinking blood?
You can get diseases and stuff.
How rude.
My dear, you know what we are. We don't get diseases.
I know what you are. What are you?
What do you think
Oh,
we
we're
are?
dangerously close to quoting Twilight, and I hate it.
Oh, no! That wasn't where I was going with that!
I've never seen it, so I'm all right.
Good.
It's
Is there a
You wanna
snail?
cook your drink?
Is there a snail? Is it effervescent?
No, you're fine. We're not doing sparkling. Not even for a bit.
What is it you think we are, child?
Well, she's a witch. She can do magic, and I want to learn magic.
Do you not think that a very powerful witch such as Alice would know how to keep blood clean?
Honestly, never thought about it.
Well, maybe it's time you begun. Maybe you should have a little bit more faith in your head, witch.
Anyway, it's time, Miriam. Have you decided?
She looks uncomfortable and
Alice, if you want, I can make her do it.
No,
Your call.
I need to know that she is loyal to me. I want her to do it on her own accord.
Beautiful. I didn't really want to anyway.
okay. I'm gonna do a roll because I think she's uncomfortable with this, and what she got? Resolve and composure, I think. Yeah, it's resolve and awareness. Feels right. Oh dear. Okay. Intimidated by the group of you staring her down, especially by Alice, I think, and a bit by Lady Catherine, who she's never seen before, who is quite an intimidating presence. She agrees.
Timing, like...
Tony, she's barely registered.
And what, the man with the Capri Sun of blood in the corner?
Just a little guy with a
It's just a new flavour. Pay no attention to the man in the corner.
with a
With his
novelty
blood
drink.
orange Capri Sun.
She's terrified of drinking blood, and there's just a guy slurping a whole thing of blood in the corner.
It's a novelty slush puppy in the back there. Oop,
I've got a label maker. It's fine. I've put a label on it.
To see like type 0.
I don't know it's blood.
Well done for keeping it the Masquerade. Good job.
Oh, the Masquerade's just shot all over the like you've been asking if they're vampires. What was the other thing you did? There was a couple of things, but we've had some Masquerade breaches tonight for sure.
No idea what you're talking about.
You're not here.
Okay,
So
Alice, she's going to agree.
I'm going to take the very sharp letter opener off the mantelpiece, and
Letter
I'm
opener,
going
classy.
to slice my wrist with it and
Okay.
hold it to her mouth.
Okay, it's going to cost you 1 blood, so take your hunger up 1.
That is absolutely fine.
We know you can get it back later.
Mm-hmm.
She drinks, and that's her 1 on the way. It'll take 3 on different nights.
4.
You're going to give her 4?
It takes me 4, doesn't it? I'm a Tremere.
Oh, I forgot that. You can't. Oh.
Shit, I should have said anything.
No, I forgot. I'd have remembered and then retconned it because I forgot that you were given a curse
Yeah.
as a clan. Well remembered. That's the kind of thing I should have in my head all the time. But yeah, thank you.
So that is night 1.
Yep.
Thank you, dear. We shall. I shall see you again same time tomorrow night.
She kind of wipes the corner of her mouth. It almost just looks like a red lip colour. You buy custom, and because you're used to it, you just lick your own wrist and it heals. The wound kind of threads itself back together and just like it's been sped up. But you're a little hungrier. Dr. Henry, just to speed things along, I'm going to say that at some point in the proceedings you arrive back there. That's where you were heading, wasn't it? Before I get to that, just while I remember though, Tommy, are you doing your usual hunting, or are you doing anything unusual? Are you...
Usual hunting.
Okay, can you please give me a wits and awareness to try and find someone?
Okay.
And then we'll do a strength brawl for you to overpower them and drink from them in an alleyway. Okay, yeah, you found someone easily. That's 4 successes. You got a crit.
And then strength and brawl.
Yep. And I think that's a pretty good roll from you, from what I remember. Oh yeah, only 2 successes, but good roll.
Yep.
Yeah, you've got what you needed. How much hunger are you?
So I can take 2 without leaving them too badly impaired.
Yeah, two's fine. 3, they're probably going to need medical attention. More than that, they're probably going to pass out or die.
So it'll be 2 for me, because that takes me down to hunger 1.
Oh, you're fine. So take your hunger into 1. You go back to your haven after this?
No, if there's enough time, I was going to return back.
Let's have you return back then, I think. That'll probably take a similar amount of time to Henry getting there. I won't make you roleplay the full hour and a half, as much fun as I think that might be, of waiting for them to arrive. So we'll say that it's now about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. Henry arrives not long after Tommy arrives.
Oh, I was going to arrive somewhere just on the corner so that I could feed as well.
All right, yeah, sure. What do you want to do? How do you want to do it?
Just play a few hands of cards whilst we're waiting for them.
Yeah, it's like let Angelique dry her hair while you teach her canasta.
I'll get Monopoly out.
Oh God!
Oh yeah.
You really want to play Monopoly with 2 Ventru?
I've got money. Listen, I've got bargaining. I'm happy to play Monopoly.
Yeah, I can see you getting really angry. Like, if anyone's going to throw the board, it's going to be Tony.
Yeah, absolutely.
Around pre-operation.
In fact, can we do a session where we just play Monopoly?
In character.
I would actually love that. Genuinely, I would.
That would be a fun thing to do, but I think for the sake of the reviewing people out there, that would be an edited video rather than a live.
I think that's probably more suitable for tabletop.
Also, possibly not something you do whilst like you're in danger of being attacked by hunters at any given moment. Like they're in your city, killing your dudes.
Yeah, but you can't be on high alert all the time. That's how you burn out.
Let's find out, shall we? Dr. Henry.
Whereabouts is Alice's place? Just so I can...
Alice, roughly, are you in like a nice area of London where the houses are quite widely spaced, or is it a bit more like you've got a nice bit? But
yes, I've got a bit of land surrounding my house as well. Yes, give me a bit more privacy.
Okay, now, Dyson, how do you want to hunt? Are you going to use your preferred preference, or are you going to do something else?
Well, I've only got 2 hunger.
Yep.
So I don't need to kill.
I mean, you never really need... your choice. Your choice.
If I take 2 off, they don't die. Or if I take 2 off now, and it goes
You
down to
can't
0,
you can't go past 1 without murdering.
Okay. So is there any kind of parks? When you say you got land, is there likely to be someone planting some night plants? I don't know. But...
Planting some night plants. Is that code?
Do you have weed? Will you have weed?
I just look around for somebody who is, I believe, if I remember correctly, I still have anesthetic on me from earlier when I made some.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just looking for somebody who's on their own.
Okay.
That I can use the anesthetic on to put them into the sleep.
Around the parks, you can't find anyone. There are a lot of fancy houses. The sort of parks in this area are closed at night time. They're very managed. This is the thing. It's a mechanism in the game. The higher class the area, the harder it is to hunt there, and the more difficulty there'll be. And this is a social commentary because it's much easier to hunt and take the blood from people who are poorer and less well off and living closer together. And yeah.
Yes, well, I didn't count on Alice being a Tory.
Alice isn't necessarily a Tory, but she got money like a Tory.
I've got girls. Come and feed off him.
Alice predates the Tory party.
Boris Johnson.
God, that is one of the most insulting things I've ever heard in my life. Didn't know someone was a Tory. Jesus.
If anyone in Ventru is the most Tory coded, I'm sorry.
Oh God, no, you're right. Shit.
Not exclusively, but like it's yeah. Sorry, Tremere could also be, but anyone could be.
Well, this video's going to get some interesting comments. And
I live on an island. It doesn't count.
You know what? Bad interaction is still interaction. I'll take it.
Right. So there's no one around. So is there any single type of people walking the streets, walking a dog or something like that? Not.
It's at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. No, not in this part.
In that case, then I will just make my way to Alice's in a bit of a strop because I was unable to.
Double checking something.
Did we work out what I'd heard from the end of that phone call as well?
Oh, yeah, that's the point. They were reporting in that they'd found a body and that it tied up with the story of the person who'd made the report earlier.
Did it say who it was?
Yeah, you didn't hear a name.
I'll tell you what, I really wish you'd said Darius.
Darius is a kindred.
Different Darius.
If I start giving people the same name, it's confusing enough having Tony, and Tommy.
Just quick question, Dr. Henry. Have you called your dog Darius?
No, I have not.
The dog is called Teddy.
Correct. The goodest boy.
I have done stats for the dog.
Tim, you won't tell me where
that you've still not even looked for yet?
I've got people looking for him.
Well, you've got one of Alice's coven at your house watching.
And
Alice is really being very accommodating.
And I asked Tommy to find out where he was.
Tommy did some looking. Tommy's asked some questions. Tommy's got a great network that he's set in motion while you've been in tunnels.
I think I sent a graphic designer of all people, didn't I? To do the work.
Oh, she was going to keep an eye on Dr. Henry's place whilst working remotely.
Yeah, she's hiding under my stairs waiting for my wannabe killer to come back.
Yep, and thankfully London has very few dogs. So it's going to be easy to find your dog.
This is true. But none of those dogs are like my Teddy. My Teddy's the goodest boy.
The dog may return. So, Henry, you returned to the Haven. Bit pissed off. You weren't able to feed. There was no one around. It's too posh around here.
Yeah, I think it's too risky to try and break in to someone's and feed that way.
I think if you were hungry, you might try it, but Yeah,
Feel
fair.
for 2 hunger? No.
Ah, hello, Dr. Henry. You look pissed off and hungry. Can I introduce you to Chloe? She's a very happy to do what you want.
Alice,
I don't know.
you have authority over your character and you can do what you want, but you fed from Chloe the previous night and you're going to make her anemic.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Chloe. but she's the one that's desperate for attention. She'll do anything.
She is, and she would, but
Fucking hell.
it would be
I
a
would
choice. I'm just letting you make an informed choice if you do that. A crueler person would not have told you that and just let you do it and have her.
I prefer my food a little more sleepy.
You know what happens to mortals at 3 to 4 o'clock in the morning?
I mean,
great
there's
news.
always Fran.
There is, Fran.
You know, they are a retired nurse. They are absolutely knackered. They will be very sleepy. Just be nice to Fran.
This is someone you like.
Actually, no, you're not touching Fran. No, Fran is my touchstone.
Well, I wasn't going to kill him. It's just the fact that my bite hurts, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just for
A lot.
fuck's sake. Well, you're not feeding them here. Fuck off.
This is the fucking worst brothel I've ever been in.
I thought that's another reason why I wasn't feeding here. I'm not exactly nice in my feeding.
Slim pickings anyway, mate. You're better off going back to your place.
I did.
Well, I tell you what, Tanya's been a bit of a dick lately because I've been pestering about this Miriam. So just feed from Tanya. She's
She
fine.
asleep?
Yeah, she will be.
I'll feed one from Tanya.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, as you rightly pointed out, Hakata feeding hurts quite a lot. Most feeding sessions, quite nice for the person involved, not Hakata. Okay. It's going to be a dexterity and stealth to see if you wake her, first of all. In the first instance.
To a door.
Okay, you got a 2. She's asleep. She remains asleep as you approach her. This is exactly how you like it.
Brown. Brown.
Don't do that. You're making it weirder. Where are you going for? Neck, arm, leg?
I'm a grown-up. I'll go for the neck.
Do you try and subdue her in any way when you do this?
She's already asleep.
She
and I'm
is.
stealth.
Yep. You got stealth up to a point. And the point is where you very painfully bite her.
If my hunger was on 3 and I did 2,
Yep.
it would still be okay, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I will use my arms of arming to just gently cuddle and hold down. Not to the point where it would wake her up.
Yeah,
but if she did wake up, then it would be there over the top of her. So
like a grapple, not like a grab, not like a.
Yeah, just
you're holding her. You're not.
Yeah. If she stays asleep, nothing happens. If she wakes up, she's in trouble.
Well, she's got sleep paralysis, demon.
Yeah, there we go.
She's gonna wish it was paralysis.
I am a sleep paralysis demon. There we go. I like that.
You like that? Oh dear. Arms of Aramin's going to cost you 1 rouse check.
Just done.
Succeeded.
Pass. So I've only got 1
jammy
hunger.
so.
So I'm only going to feed once.
Wait a second. You can't lower You can't go lower than 1 unless you kill her.
I'm on 2, so I'm going to go
you're
down
on 2.
to 1.
Okay.
Yes.
As your teeth break the skin, she wakes and screams loudly.
the arms tighten around her.
This doesn't stop her screaming. If
The arms
anything,
are
it makes
over
it
her
worse,
mouth.
to be honest.
The arms that go over her mouth and cover it to muffle the scream.
People have woken in other rooms. Woken. One of those. They're awake. They're coming to find out what the screaming is. Some of them have got weapons of some kind, like baseball bats and whatever they've got lying around in there.
The arms, when I'm using them,
Yep.
is it one subject only, one location, or can it be?
I think
Anywhere
in
in the
your
room?
panic, you may have let go of her at this point, and what are you
Not
planning to do? You're going to like hold the door shut, or?
Yeah, I was thinking about just putting across the door to stop it.
I'll let it happen for the plot.
So I finished the feed.
Mm-hmm.
To lose the hunger. She's still muffled, screaming away.
Mm-hmm.
I will administer the anesthetic, which I probably should have done first.
There's a thought. This is why there wasn't screaming in the park when you killed the student.
And that puts me down to 1 hunger.
Yep.
And then...
I'll allow it, but you've used up all of your anesthetic now. You have to go back home and get some more, or you can do any more anesthetizing.
Oh, well, that makes the rest of the game harder. And then. So, how many people are outside the door? If
4.
I had to guess.
3 or 4.
4.
More than 2. Less than 5.
I heard the screaming and I've come upstairs and I tell the girls to not worry and head back to bed.
Because it's you, they'll assume that you're doing some kind of magic thing, maybe some kind of exorcism. Or
Even though
something
she's
like that.
outside of the room.
Yeah, magic.
Yeah, maybe something's happened earlier and it's just taking hold now. They know Alice to be a powerful magic user.
I'll put the weapons away.
What weapons?
Would you like to know?
I mean, that's why I was asking. Hi.
And I think I've still got knives from earlier.
Oh, right, the surgical kind of knives.
When I did the trench coat.
Yes.
Thing, I don't think I had any guns at the time.
Nope. Okay.
I'm not really a fighter anyway, so I don't need the guns. But there you go. I am now fed.
Yeah.
The woman I forgot the name of is now comfortably asleep for a while. I'm going to go and rest. Tanya.
Let me make a note. She's got a sleep paralysis demon there. Or at least she thinks she does.
Now, is that sleep paralysis demon my shadows or me?
It's a dark figure who can hold her down with shadows.
Have some fun with that.
Oh, the Masquerade violations packing up here. Okay. And I think with that, the dawn's starting to break. Are you all going to rest at Alice's? Is that okay with Alice?
It's fine with me.
Do you have a suitable accommodation for us?
There's spare bedrooms with beds and blackout blinds and curtains.
Yeah, I'll stay.
And the rest of you?
Well,
I think so. I know
that's
Angelique
yes.
will definitely need rest.
It's not like we've got anywhere else to be.
Okay. Lady Catherine and Angelique will probably chat a lot and you'll bring her up to speed and we'll do a detailed thing about exactly what you've told her about and what you haven't told her about if you're missing anything.
Okay.
When we start the next session, we will do our late start of the night rouse checks, and we will also do Discord in between, and we'll check if you want to spend XP. This will be a chance to do so because it's something you were talking about previously. I think that's everything wrapped up. I've been Lavaita. I've been the Storyteller. I'm going to pop to Bintak.
Hi, I'm Bintak, and I've been playing Tommy. I shall pass to Floss.
Hello, I am Floss, and I've been playing Alice Mockingdale, and I shall pass you over to Gennick.
I'm Gennick, and I have been playing Tony Castelli, and I'm going to pass you over to Dyson.
I am Dyson. I have been playing Dr. Henry, and I will pass you over to Ghoul, who is not a ghoul.
Parthenax, not you. Sorry, that was my cat. I have been Ghoul and I have been playing Lady Catherine.
I'm just doing the stuff in chat that I forgot to do last time to make sure that we've got links for people who have links to go to so people can find you. If you're watching on YouTube, the links will be underneath, so check them out. You can find Dyson and Ghoul elsewhere online. Next game on the channel, I think, is continuing Black Madonna, which will be next Saturday. And we should be back here in 2 weeks, hopefully. We did really well this week. Yeah, if you aren't following, please follow. If you want to drop a like or a subscribe, we love that. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. We're going to read Infinite Monkey Tales. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.